Bobby Witt Jr. steps in, and it's time to get things started.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Stretches out and hauls it in. And now, Ken Griffey Jr. In the air, headed to center. Suzuki galloping towards it, and it drops in for a hit. Aaron Judge at the dish with a runner on first. A card from the World Baseball Classic Series on the mound and at the plate. Catches the zone with the first pitch. Hit on the ground, might be two. Underhands it, one at second.
He's out.
Double play,
He's out.
and that'll do it for the inning. Ohtani wraps it up without allowing. Roman Anthony leads off the bottom of the first. Cutter fools him. Off the plate.
In.
Spit on that one. Torres gets it to first. One gone now. Bryce Harper up now. Finds its way through, base hit. Ketel Marte in the box with a runner on first. How did you lay off that one? Scared of you. Swings. Wait, did he go? And they rule it no swing. Torres fields it cleanly. 2 gone here. Kyle Schwarber comes to bat with a runner at third.
Kyle Schwarber.
You didn't even twitch. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Goes back to the sinker. Not done yet. Runner on third with 2 away. Just an exploratory mission.
No, foul ball.
Tropics, 1 on with 2 outs. On the ground to short. Witt handles. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So we head to Nick Kurtz gets us going in this frame. Pure diamond quality on display. Marte. That's out number 1. Here's Gleyber Torres at the dish now. Foul ball. The Glory. 1 down, bases empty. Swung on and lifted to right. Acuna on the move to his left. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Wilyer Abreu comes to the plate with an impressive power rating against righties. Pedal to the metal. In the air to right. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Seiya Suzuki ready to start this inning. Kurtz handles it. Steps on the bag at first for the out. Now at the plate, Kensuke Kondo. Knew exactly what you were looking for, and that wasn't it. No bite. Gets Wood on it. In the air, headed to left. Reaches, but can't make the grab. That's right, let him know about it. Mookie Betts now, a complete player in every sense. And a nice stop. Goes to second, safe there. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Alejandro Kirk up now with 2 runners on base. Witt. There's 1. But that's all they'll get. A player from the Live Series strolls to the plate, Ronald Acuna Jr. Remember, the Live Series showcases the 40-man roster for every team in Major League Baseball. We update their attributes throughout the year. Tried to steal a strike, and you didn't give in. Well done. Torres over to pick it up. That does it for the second. Salvador Perez hits leadoff this frame. This one looks like trouble. Perez headed for second. In there, he's safe. Yoan Moncada steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Stays with it, foul. Takes the lead at second with nobody out. That's a hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Getting ready to hit, Alejandro Kirk. That's a work of art. Playing frisbee out there. The World Baseball Classic card collects a big-time strikeout. Bobby Witt Jr. shuffles into the box. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. That's a base hit as a run scores. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Griffey comes to the plate with a lead thanks to Bobby Witt Jr. Single to center his first time up. Ring-a-ding-ding. That's a strike. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Marte, and 2 away. Here's Aaron Judge. In Fuego. Two strikes and no balls. Got him. Shohei Ohtani. Back here in a one-run game. Roman Anthony, the first to hit this inning. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Goes with the sinker. That's the most common first pitch we've seen from him today. Fastball good for a strike. Thankfully, you didn't swing at that. Sends it foul. Whoa! Game must have glitched there. The batter now, Bryce Harper.
Baseman, Bryce Harper.
Witt collects it. 2 gone now. Next to hit, Ketel Marte. Grounded out his first time up, hoping to do a little more damage this time around. Wow, that was close. Way to trust your eyes. Judge moves under it, brings it in. That's the inning. Nick Kurtz hits leadoff this inning. And that one almost got him. Foul ball. Kurtz ready. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the fourth. Gleyber Torres at the dish with a runner on first. One at bat so far, he flew out. Misses the plate with pitch number 1. Swings, hits a ground ball to short, flips it underhand. There's one to first in time. Double play. Nicely done. Wilyer Abreu ready to swing after they record a quick pair of outs. Just a little bit of seasoning. The Glory, 2 down, nobody on. The wind of the pitch. Goes with the fastball. We've seen more often than not. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there. And now they have a base runner. Around first, hustling for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. Salvador Perez is now at the plate. He doubled in his first at bat. Puts it on the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Runner at second with 2 down. Kondo out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Kyle Schwarber gets the inning going with their team down a run. Witt fields it cleanly. Whips it to first on the run. He's in there. Seiya Suzuki in the box with a runner on first. 0 for 1. Grounded out to first in his last time at bat. Starts with the ball.
Nope, that's foul.
An absolute missile. Sayonara. It was gone the second at launch. That's a nice little confidence boost. And they take the lead. Kensuke Kondo digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Hit on the ground to first. And foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swings, hits a ground ball to second. Torres fires over to first, and now 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1. Hit into a fielder's choice his first time up. Griffey giving his all. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That's hard hit on the line. This one is trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. Ronald Acuna Jr. ready to swing it with a runner on second. 0 for 1. Grounded out in his first at bat. But that wasn't your fault. That was his fault, I'm sure. The 1-0. Not your pitch.
Ball 2.
Kicks and delivers. Fouled away. The Tropics have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. Keeps swinging with 2 strikes. Just looking for a strike. Witt on the run sends it over to first. In there safely. Roman Anthony to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. 1-0, delivers. Griffey galloping towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Yoan Moncada leads off with his team playing from behind. He singled to right in his first trip. Not letting him blink. Close game here in Diamond Dynasty. Swings and makes solid contact. They get a leadoff single and a base runner to start the 5th. Let them enjoy it. You're the one in front. Next up here in the 5th inning, Alejandro Kirk, a gem of a player. Well, a diamond to be specific. In the air, out to right. Reaching try, but it falls in. And that turns the lineup over. Bobby Witt Jr. up now with runners at first and second. Clearly not a guy you want to allow on the bases. Base hit. And the hits keep coming. Hung up in a rundown. To first. And he beats the throw. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Glory.
Now. See, Ken Griffey Jr. So they turn things over to the southpaw, Zach Britton. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one. Fouls it off. The Glory with the bases loaded. Tried to hold up, and they rule it a ball. On the ground, right side, 4. There's 1. The towering Titan of the Bronx steps in. Aaron Judge ready to go. This is smacked left field line, and that's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Hits it foul. Britton with a clutch strikeout. Here comes the walk king. Nick Kurtz holds the all-time and single-season records for walks at Wake Forest. In college, he once led the entire country in free passes. Here comes the 1-0. Off the plate, that's a ball. It's the fastball that misses. And fouls it. The pitch to Kurtz. Runs the count full after starting 3-0. Strike 3, and that's 2 strikeouts. Bryce Harper leads off playing from ahead. How did you not swing at that pitch? 1-1 the count. Moncada racing over to make the catch. Ketel Marte up once again. Hitless in this one, but has put the ball in play every time. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Moncada. Throw to first. Now 2 away. Kyle Schwarber steps up as a parallel 2 card. That one's on the house. Doesn't touch the cutter. The Tropics lead by a run. No go for you. Hits it on the ground to short. Witt handles. That ends the inning. 3 up. Gleyber Torres leads off the inning. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Betts whips it to first, and 1 gone. Wilyer Abreu steps in. Hard liner. A base hit. And the tying run is on base. Salvador Perez at the dish with a runner on first. He can't squeeze the pitch behind the plate. No advancement on the bases. Runner at first with 1 out. Swings, ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. That forces the runner to stop at second. 2 on with 1 away. Yoan Moncada is the next to hit. Swung on and lifted to right center. Suzuki camps under it. Takes it in for the out. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Alejandro Kirk ready to hit. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third. Potential tying run 90 feet away now. Bobby Witt Jr. steps up with nowhere to put him. The Tropics make a change on the mound as they turn to Abner Uribe. And he's in the game to deal with the bases loaded. The Glory, bases loaded. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job keeping the pitch close. That saved an important run. A pitch away from getting out of this jam. Ground ball back to the mound. Out, and they escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Seiya Suzuki is the leadoff hitter this inning.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the righty out of the pen, Abner Uribe. He'll do his best to keep this a 1-run game. Suzuki swings through it for strike 1. No balls and 2 strikes. Nope, not your pitch. Strike 3. He whiffs the first batter he sees. Now at the plate, Kensuke Kondo. That one gets down for a hit. Mookie Betts at the plate. Hasn't reached first today, but that'll change eventually. Still up there. Leaping, and he brought it back. Alejandro Kirk is the batter now. Lifted in the air to right. Hauls it in. That ends the frame. 6 innings. Ken Griffey Jr. ready to go.
Now pitching, Adam Ottavino.
Ground ball up the middle, and it squirts through for a base hit. Aaron Judge in the box with a runner on first. Trying to turn things around after an 0 for 3 day, 2 strikeouts with a ground out. Put that one in the toaster. Swings and lifts one to right. Acuna under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Nick Kurtz up next to the dish. First pitch of the ball. Catches a piece. The Glory have a chance to tie it here late. And that one's foul. Inching closer to the high five line. An important strikeout for the World Baseball Classic card. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Misses with the first pitch. Fouls it off. Runner on first with 2 away. Went with the change, but misses. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ronald Acuna Jr. leads us off. Might unfollow on Instagram now. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. The count is 2-1. Now he breaks his bat. And it's foul. 2-2. The pitch. Different zip code. Swung on and lifted to right. Judge bolting towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Roman Anthony steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. You made contact against that velo? Wow. Color me impressed. Ruled the ball. Looked good from here, though. Witt. And there's 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper settling in. Zips a fastball, but off target. Good take.
Inside.
Patience like that wins ABs. Make them come to you. That's the fastball. Goes to it for the 3rd time. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Ketel Marte now at the plate. Fires a fastball but misses the zone. Swings. It's a ground ball to 3rd. Mishandles it. And he's going to make it to 1st. We'll see how they score it. Kyle Schwarber up next. With 2 runners on base.
Zach Britton.
Count is 0-1. Torres handles the chance. Gets him easily. And it ends. Wilyer Abreu ready to roll.
Now pitching.
Aroldis Chapman now on the mound.
Chapman.
Abreu leading things off and takes the first pitch for a strike. Out of the zone for a ball. Slider misses the zone. Fastball off the plate. In the air, headed to left center. Anthony makes his way to it. Squeezes it. Now 1 away. Next up here in the 8th inning, Salvador Perez. Fouled away. The Tropics lead by a run late. Got to trust your stuff at this stage of the game. That's a base hit and a good look for the World Baseball Classic collection. That puts the tying run on base. You know, if the game ended right now, you'd be the one celebrating. Yoan Moncada is next to the plate. Pounds one deep. It has some carry to it. Out of here, and they take the lead. A crucial long ball that could swing the outcome of this game. You might want to close your eyes here. Alejandro Kirk steps to the box following the go-ahead homer. Climbs the ladder with heat. Swung on and driven deep. This has double written all over it. Looks like they'll be stretching this one. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr. Don't want on base with that speed.
Kenley Jansen.
Starts the at-bat with a ball. Kirk, the runner at second with one away. He gets down for a hit. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning. Ken Griffey Jr. at the dish with runners at the corners. Griffey swings and hits it hard. Suzuki sprinting towards it. It falls in. That's a knock. Witt around third. The run scores all the way from first. Aaron Judge comes to the plate following the 2 RBI triple. Difficult plate appearances. Must be a glitch, right?
That's a ball.
First pitch misses for a ball. Don't mind if you do. Judge hits it foul. Kicks and delivers. Good contact, and this should allow the run to score. Griffey tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. And they lead by 4. Now a rip into left center. He's got it, and that's out number 3. Seiya Suzuki leads things off in the bottom of the 8th. The Glory go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Edwin Diaz. This card is straight out of the World Baseball Classic. Suzuki stands in now and watches strike 1. Not going to do it. Griffey galloping towards it, and it gets down. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit. Witt with a relay throw. The tag, and he's out. Trying for 3. Stepping in, Kensuke Kondo. Started to swing. It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. The 1-0 now. Hits the corner at 98 for a strike. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. 2 gone. Mookie Betts up now. He's 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit.